so no can do. I always feel good after waking up after a nice day of gym, yeah. If I don't go to the gym for like a week, I feel awful. Gym is detox. I don't know what it does. It's just something about being active. Gives your body more energy for the day. Who's AFK? Oh, he's still AFK on Croaky. Well then. Hey. Well then. Didn't think we'd get instant game. Well, minus 5 minutes it is. Then Mr. Snake, the TOS isn't changing, but you can get banned for any copyrighted song that's being played on YouTube. Not even YouTube, I think even Spotify and SoundCloud and everything. It just kind of depends on the guy. And then also next year there's a new law passing in Europe for copyrights. I don't know the exact contents of it, but it's a pretty big hit on anyone who plays copyrighted music and videos and anything copyrighted. Art, music, videos. The Mimi law, not quite the Mimi law, dude. It's worse than that. Yeah, I don't know the exact contents, but using anything that isn't yours, you get banned, sirs. I think it's time to start contacting individual, more like indie music artists. See if I got some music to steal from them and they don't mind. I don't get the lawsuit. Twitch gets the lawsuit. No, I don't get a lawsuit. I get a ban, sir. And Twitch doesn't care. That's how it works, sir. Even a bot download song is no go. Yep, no go, dude. Nah, they won't. I mean, they are still muting Vods if you play copyrighted music, but that's not the point. The point is that if you play any copyrighted music, they can DMCA strike your channel in a finger snap. It just depends on whether they want to or not. And luckily for most music people, they don't care. But you know, all it takes is that one bad apple and then you're just done. It's just how simple it is. Like Thanos, man, just like that. Bam, dead. Just like that, dude. It's not the artists themselves usually. You'd be surprised, man. I've gotten some emails before from artists, and they were like, "Stop using my music," and I was like, "Huh, okay." It wasn't even a very famous song, maybe like a couple 100K views, and I was like, "Huh." It's like, okay. I mean, it's his wish. I'll comply. Doesn't want free advertisements. Well, that's how you see it. You see there's free advertisements. He sees it as like, this guy's monetizing my music. You know, it's two sides of the coin. You gotta see it both ways. But the music isn't the main content. Well, tell that to them, dude. And even if it isn't, you're still monetizing something that belongs to them. But like I said, I don't want to really go into it. I don't want to fight it because it is a losing battle no matter what you do. How much longer? 11 seconds. 3 seconds. Maybe doing the ready check first is... You safe, Kagan? Oh no, you safe, okay. Alright. Am I an introvert or an extrovert? I'm a heavy introvert, sir. Wow, what a surprise, right? What a surprise. Introvert and had a girlfriend? As introverts or an extrovert have nothing to do with you getting a girlfriend or not, sir. It's nothing to do with it. This is... No, it's communist logic. What the fuck? An ideal introvert cannot get a girlfriend? Sir, I am literally one of the most introverted people you will ever meet, and I have not been outside of a relationship for... Like, I think every single year since I was like 14, I've been at least in like 2 relationships a year. Are you kidding me, man? Thanks, Mr. Biot, for the tier 1. Except for my high school years, I guess, because I dated the same girl all of high school. Weird flex? Is it a flex to date more than 2 girls a year? Imagine flexing for dating 2 girls a year. It's like, what? Shit. Introverts don't stream. Ideal introverts don't stream. I can assure you that most streamers on Twitch are introverts. Well, the gamer ones. I don't know about the just chatting ones. Thanks, Mr. Marvel TS, for the tier 1 sub. How the fuck am I an introvert? Probably by spending like 80% of my time inside. Maybe even more than 80%. Yeah, I think that guy is really confusing introvertedness. Is that a word? Introvertedness and social anxiety. I'm a hermit, sir. I'm a complete hermit.
Got your wallet.
Got my wallet. Still copyrighted music, sir. Can't play it. Am I gonna play Smash tomorrow? It's coming out tomorrow already? Huh. I'm not gonna play it tomorrow.
Never let anyone tell you what you can and can't do. Take Beethoven for example. They told him he could not be a musician because he was deaf. But he didn't listen.
What's wrong with this kid? Ah, shit, dude. I didn't pirate the Smash League already. I don't pirate games, sir. I support the developers from the games and companies I enjoy from. It's the only way to get more of the same good games. Yeah, I can understand if you pirate games because you're really poor, or you're from a poor country too and the prices are still a lot, but if you're a working man, you earn your money, you just pay for your shit, dude. Paid for Skyrim and Diablo were actually good games. Yeah, well, that's the thing with Bethesda and Blizzard. You just spent your money on dog shit and you got a little bit more dog shit on your hands. This is how it works. Ah, fuck, dude. Oh, game final. What's happening on my Twitter? Not much. Not much. I don't really tweet much in general. I have 5.8k tweets in like, what, 10 years or something? Yeah, I don't think it's so much.
Pretty sure it's your turn to pick.
What else roams? What else roams? I don't want to play Rubik. Nah. I want to play something strength so I can go braces, because braces are so good. 10
seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Oh my, I'm just picking this because I don't want to face PA Magnus. That shit is a disaster. You cannot win PA Magnus. It is unbeatable.
Let's pause. I'm sure they'll be back.
My item progression makes me get bored of the game? You think that's what makes me bored of Dola? Oof, who's gonna tell him? Oof. You think it's the item progression, not the fact that the game gets 5 man from 7 minutes and onwards and ends at 20 minutes? Maybe because there's literally no hero variety in this patch or the one before? Maybe because Empower is the strongest spell of the entire game?
Remember, cool
Oof.
prevail.
Oof. Do I play CSGO? Well, I played it, but I'm not really one of those CSGO players. I have like maybe 50 hours on the game, maybe 80. But even that is like a lot of AFK in the menu. I didn't play much CSGO. The thing about this patch, I dislike it so much because there's so little things you can do. But that feels like every patch though. It feels like there's less and less things you can do. Heroes get more defined by their skills, and they get stronger and stronger and stronger. Some of them even just become passive in gameplay and they're still strong. It's like a fucking Timbersaw, man. My god, Hero just plays by itself. You win the game by getting auto-attacked. Like, what? CSGO is really funny. You're playing someone that can teach you the game. I don't wanna play CSGO. Because the game is very one-dimensional. There's a lot of strategy involved, but still, it comes down to aim a lot. And I don't like that. I like games that give you more options to win. Which is why I used to like Dota at least. But now you just fucking... now you just 5-man and win. Or lose, whichever happens first. That's why I like Fortnite, for example, because there were a lot more ways to win than just having really good aim.
Under my roof, you will find the conclusion is foregone.
I mean, you would still do really well with good aim, of course, but yeah.
Oh, what are you doing? You will be forever alone. That's not right.
Monster Hunter World Pro Scene. I'm gonna play Monster Hunter World on 21st of December, because that's when Behemoth comes out. And Behemoth is one of the few monsters in the game where people seem to struggle in the game. So yeah, that should be fun. Especially, there's like an extreme version of it too, like the tempered version of the Behemoth. And I don't even know if we're beating that with Karn in our team. Like, seriously. Stream XCOM Iron Man Legend till I lose. I already finished XCOM on Iron Man Legend, sir. It's the hardest mode, right? Yeah, I finished the game on Iron Man plus hardest mode on the expansion, like War of the Chosen, whatever it's called.
You will be forever alone. That's not right.
Why is Magnus in every game now? Because of this, sir. Because of this.
I'm fine with waiting and all, but let's go!
On my head. This one is in the bag. Stand aside.
Minus 1%. Now, the main change for that nerf was the 10% on level 1. And power cleave damage reduced from 30% to 20% level 1. It made the value point very valuable. You feel? Yeah, you feel.
Yes.
30% at level 1? Wasn't old Quilling Blade even like 24% or something?
Make way.
This skill casually gives 30 and works on D-Nice too, you know, like...
seconds to battle.
How come Artifact has such a low viewership on Twitch and small players despite its crazy hype? What crazy hype did Artifact have? The game literally had no hype. In fact, most people were flaming it. Now, Artifact is a really good game to play, but I don't think it's so good to watch.
The
It's an
battle's
open
starting.
secret, obvious to all, that this one is in
Horn
the
calls
back.
to horn, and it begins.
Also, it has a really big problem with its current meta. It is like
Aren't you gonna meet yourself?
I don't even gonna play constructed. Yeah, I'll come soon. The constructed decks, they're so still. Like the meta got figured out months ago, and it just came down to like the same 7 heroes you see over and over and over. So that definitely didn't help.
Point taken.
But the draft is still fun, especially if you play with friends.
I'll trample
Man, this trade looks like it doesn't work out for him.
Make way.
First blood.
Man, this guy really don't know how to do some math. These trades don't work out for him so well. Seems like I should really try Path of Exile. I'll play Path of Exile when a new patch comes. I remember Karn said something about it. There's a new league coming. He's trying to lift me into tower. I'll go through the story ones. I don't think I'm gonna bother with the Shaper because that's like infinite years of grinding for the maps.
Attack.
I don't want to go through that again.
I approve. Why not? Set.
Don't let your middle tower fall.
Point taken.
Have I played PoE before? I played PoE when it first came out, and I played it a lot
Last.
in the beta of the game, which was before they even finished the acts. Like I was playing the acts one by one as they came out every year or so. Thanks, Mr. Chu's mom.
Thunderer moves. Twice the strength. Yes.
Shaper isn't that much grinding
Can you give me a
now.
tango?
I'll crush them under.
If it's not much grinding for the Shaper, I'll try him to. But then again, I'm gonna start off on hardcore mode, so I might just, you know, I might just die like 1/3 into the game, because I don't know the game that well anymore. And Path of Exile, it's really one of those games. When you die because you get fucking one shot somewhere. You die in like half a second. I don't know, it's like similar to like how what was it in Diablo 2? The lightning creeps, the lightning enchanted creeps. Yeah, that was ridiculous. Like the most famous newbie killer in Diablo 2 is that fucking, wasn't it Rakanishu or something? The guy that guarded the stone pillar things. It was ridiculous how many that kill people in Nightmare when they forget to stack up on lightning resistance. They hit Rakanishu and they just fucking disappear. My god, I killed so many newbies. I killed so every day it killed a newbie, I swear to god. Yeah, multi-shot, lightning enchanted, good luck, have fun. If you don't have like 50% lightning resistance, you just disappear. Rakanushi wasn't in Diablo 2? No, he was. Oh, was in Rakanushi Diablo 2. Yeah, there was Diablo 2, sir. I'm not talking about 3. I didn't play 3 so much. Gosh darn. Why are we paused? Diablo 3 doesn't have anything like that. I don't even remember Diablo 3. The game is so generic. Yeah, Diablo 3 was really generic in design. I didn't like it. They really had no idea what made Diablo 2 good when they made Diablo 3. Luckily, the devs from Path of Exile did know, and a lot of it carried over to that game.
Hello, that's not right.
But yeah, I'm too old for those games. Like, I don't have the patience anymore to grind a game for 50,000 1,000 hours and then hope you get that 0.0000 billion times 0.1% drop. And then when you get that drop, you need like 1 in 20 billion to get the right rolls for it, you know? It's just, ugh. Let's be real here. All the people that played years of Diablo 2, how many of you fuckers ever even found a Zot rune? I've never seen one. I played the game for like a decade. Never fucking seen one. What's Zot? It's a fucking Zot rune, sir. It makes your equipment invulnerable. It wasn't that good, but it was the high. I think it was the rarest rune in the game. Thanks, Mr. Noteworthy Nerd, for the 27.
27 nanoseconds. SingSing.
Yeah, I found like one bear rune too, maybe one like armor rune, and that's it. Hey, it's ridiculous. At least, I guess Path of Exile isn't like that. And they also automated trading in-game, which is really nice. Diablo 2 is an outdated game, right? It's natural that it didn't have those features. But it's just funny to see. I know Path of Exile also has these things where you need certain item drops to make your build work. And sometimes you just don't get that fucking drop. But at least you can trade easily in that game.
Let's get on with it.
You need to communicate with others to trade. It's still fairly easy, right? Diablo 2 had some ridiculous currencies. How many PvP players even remember this? Like the 3 2020 charms. It's the 3 max damage, 20 attack rating, and 20 HP charms. If you got one of those naturally, holy fuck, you'd be set for life.
The battle resumes.
You'd literally be set for life, but they were duped all over the server, so everybody had them. Yeah, Fine Small Charmer Vita or something like that. I don't remember the exact name. That game was some shit, man. Holy fuck, they were nerds in that game.
Okay, good.
Make way.
Duping items. Oh, the last time I played Diablo 2, that was still a lot of duping. You had like these F blades that had like billion stats on them. They would just make any other weapon irrelevant. There was like all these duped runes and stuff, and if you met another player with duped runes, both of them would just disappear. It was like, huh, you know, what's happening here?
Yes.
Yeah, Diablo 2 is some time, man. A lot of memories for that shit game. Is that Lich just not coming back? Am I gonna play Classic WoW? I think I'll try out the Classic WoW. I like that game. I really like the Classic World of Warcraft because it didn't hold my hand every step of the fucking game. You feel? It's like you go play Diablo 3, I feel like it's a fucking theme park where you just hold the rails until the end. No, vanilla World of Warcraft was just, oh, here's the world, good luck, have fun, by the way. A lot of games are like that, where they just hold your hand until the end.
Let the fighting recommence.
I shall find them. Why not? Regeneration. I'll cleave them in twain. Off with you.
man, this trade sucks.
Ground shudders.
So strong. I ever played Heroes of Might and Magic 3? Come on, sir. Of course I have. Who hasn't played Heroes of Might and Magic 3? It's just one of those games, you know?
Ah, yes. They cannot hide. Why not?
I haven't used this new shockwave before. Like, apparently it pulls people in or something?
Stand aside. Bounty which my matriarch will prize. The ground shudders. I shall find them. Make way.
Dun, dun, dun. I've played much of the Age of Empires series, of course, man. I played all of them.
Point taken.
Yeah, I played all of them. Even the crappy one, that's the third one. I got banned from the online servers of the third one because I beat one of the admins in the game really hard in a 1v1 and then he banned me from the fucking game. Like, what the fuck? Not like the game was any good, so I don't care. Like, but, you know. What the fuck? You see that?
Your middle tower is under attack.
Yes.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Does that pull? Oh, that does pull.
They cannot hide. I shall find
Why does he not take damage? What the fuck?
point taken.
Killing spree.
Did I play any of the Civ games? Of course, man, of course. In fact, I have like 500 hours on Civ 4, 5, and 6, like each of them. 500 hours each. Now, I like to beat the game on deity mode, all of them. And as many races as possible.
I approve. Eyes lie, but the spirit is true.
I don't think this game is... I don't think this game is going on. It's over.
Yes. By the gleam of my horn.
What do I do? I think sit there and wait 1 minute for the game to end. Thanks, Mr. Fluff, for the 4 months. Your 5 Jordan Stones per month. Yeah. Does this castle TPs? No, right? It kind of looks like it does, but I don't think it does. It doesn't? Would be OP as shit.
That's nice.
Come here.
Did I ever play modded Diablo 2? Yes, I finished Median XL a long time ago, years ago, with my brother. And I played Eastern Sun 2, a different Diablo 2 mod. I finished like all of them. I played a lot of Diablo 2. Yeah, Median XL is really good.
Got a DC.
Yes. My hooves are mighty.
There's a DC. Can we pause?
Well, that's that.
Victory!
Where's Alaska? Oh, Safi DC. Ooh. 2 or 3 games. I just want one normal win, man. Just one normal win. What is this garbage?
It's your turn to ban.
I want to try the Sven
5
again.
seconds remaining.
I'm sure it's good. You just cannot play against a Dazzle because Dazzle wins against everything in the game.
Hey, it's your turn to pick now. Remember, it's your turn to pick. Cooler heads prevail.
Immortal got no rank. Yeah, you lose your rank when you don't play for... Is it 2 weeks? I think it's 2 weeks. Not that I really care. I mean, it actually doesn't matter at all because your MMR stays the same. It's just the rank that disappears. Thanks, Mr. Haney, for the tier 1. What unreleased game I'm most hyped about? Sekiro Shadows died twice. I've been aching for a game with a well-designed world to go through. Thanks, Mr. Edkun X3. Well, like really, so many of these open world RPG games are terrible in game design. But yeah,
Pretty sure it's your turn to pick.
that game, however, looks amazing. Breath of the Wild has that. I didn't like Breath of the Wild at all. I felt the world was extremely empty. It's like after I did like 10 of the shrines, I already felt like, why would I ever do the other 110 remaining? You know, it was so ugh. Yeah, I have a big heart on for these well-made, handcrafted worlds. Some developers understand. You know, you look at Larian Studios when they make Divinity. From Software, they obviously understand too. Nier Automata. Nier Automata. You could kind of tell Nier was on a budget. Because they kept reusing...
Pretty sure it's your turn.
They kept using the same shit. You know, you have to backtrack a lot as well. The Last of Us. I didn't like The Last of Us at all. Well, I thought it was an average game, 6.5 to a 7. There's no way The Last of Us is ever a 9 or a 10 out of 10. That game is so lacking in gameplay. Like, are you kidding me? Yeah, it was a good movie. I agree. It had nice characters. It was a good movie. And probably the graphics were really good for its time as well. But the gameplay, it is just, ugh. Such a drag. I think it would have been better if they just made a CGI series for Netflix instead of like 10 episodes. The hell, this guy picked Timbersaw? How are I supposed to do anything?
Then I'm going home. Everybody.
How would I rate the new Spider-Man? New Spider-Man is also, it's a 7 for me, man. 6.5 to 7 as well.
Saw that
miles away.
The game
They'll never
could have been really good.
grave.
In fact, I think that game could have been amazing if they focused on Spider-Man and not mobile phone games that came up every 20 minutes, or Mary fucking Janes that you had to play as for no reason whatsoever.
30 seconds to battle.
You know, it's just game design. You make Spider-Man and he's amazing, right? You know, everything about him it's really amazing. The combat, how you swing around the city and stuff, it's all very cool. And then you play as Mary fucking Jane and it's just ugh. Why? Why would you ever do that to your game? Let's make everything about the game good and then take it away. And now you get to play this for a while. My god, who approves that garbage? What about God of War? I think God of War is one of those games that did a lot of things well. Well, some of the things they did wrong was item progression. I think they don't know what the fuck they're doing. They don't know how to make a proper item progression system that's fun to use. But yeah, they had really good ideas. The way they told the story is interesting and gripping. And they're very interesting characters that pretty much you could feel for them all game long, right? Every part of the game. Boy.
I'll do it.
You get two-headed man.
Battle starting.
I have waited long enough. Good enough.
PC people are winning games? I don't think so, dude.
Very well.
It's just developers, they don't have the resource to take care of every single part of their game.
On the way.
And that's perfectly fine and normal. It's hard to make the perfect game that caters to everything and everyone. Impossible, in fact.
Yeah. Yes. Nine. Die now.
Oh, overvenom lasted. This lane is so fat. I don't even want to be here. It's so fat. I'm just gonna leave you here, dude. This lane is too fat for me. I think he's fine. Yeah, I think he's fine anyway. They can't kill him.
I'm too fat for this lane too.
Skyrim is mediocre without mods? No way, sir. I think Skyrim, when it came out, it was an amazing game for its time. Even without any mods. I finished the game without mods and I loved it. Although you could tell a lot of things were just kind of, you know, shitty. They're terrible. Fighting a dragon was it was really cool. But then you're like, huh, isn't this the same dragon fight 50 hours later? And how's a level 1 adventurer killing a dragon? How come level 1 dragons are exactly the same strength as a level 50 dragon? There's a lot of questions there. And then it comes down to a different point. This level scaling, it is completely destroying open world games because it takes out anything interesting you'll ever meet in any open world game ever. Takes out the idea of exploring a game. What the fuck? Alright then. Thinking of Oblivion. I'm pretty sure Skyrim also had level scaling. Wait, is she dead? No. God damn it. Only because I looked away.
Right. Of course. Very well. Better yet.
I suppose Skyrim at least still had some unique things. I remember when I first played Skyrim, I was like, oh, the entire game is level skilled, right? So I fought one of those giants, and then you get smashed into the air like 20 meters, and then you die. It's like, oh, okay, I guess you gotta watch out a little bit at least. Yeah, I'm pretty sure everybody had the same idea at least once.
Good enough.
How come Oblivion's was worse? I think the entire game was level skilled in Oblivion. See, the problem with level scaling in games like that is just it takes a lot of immersion out of the game. Like, why is some bandit I fought at level 1 the exact same strength at level 50?
Agreed.
It's so... ugh. Why am I so useless this fucking game? I can't do anything!
I can do no less.
Thought you had that, didn't you?
I'll do it. Good enough.
I can't do fucking anything on any lane!
Why not?
What the fuck? Well, I pressed my stun. This is good enough for me.
Killing spree. Double kill.
Aye.
Would I say AC Odyssey did open world decently? No, not really. Even AC Odyssey's world is far too generic. What they could have done was lower the level requirements for the epic monsters, and then I think it would have been a really good game. And if they had more of those. But for the most part, Assassin's Creed, it just feels like you're doing the same things and you're just fighting the same humans for 80 hours of the game. But yeah, the end game is actually extremely good in AC Odyssey when you fight all the bosses. It's like a fucking chain of 6 bosses in a row. It's crazy good.
It's only proper.
Well, yep. Just like most developers these days, they fuck up open worlds by just adding too much generic shit and calling it content. Oh look, there's 5 places with treasure you can visit. You can complete all of it. It's gonna be great. I don't think I'll live from that, huh? Wait a minute. This tier is level 6.
About time.
I don't think Fairy Fire saves me from that.
Don't let your middle tower fall.
Better yet.
Well,
Right.
if Crop wasn't losing mid before, now she is for sure.
Aye.
You like the new AC? I like the new AC games. I mean, despite the world being kind of crappy, I still like the game a lot.
A good choice.
But yeah, the game would have benefited a lot if they spread out their late game a bit throughout the mid game.
Okay.
Would have been very cool. Thanks, Mr. Clarification, for the 3 months. How was the late game? The late game is amazing. Like I said, it's just a gauntlet of boss fights. First I fought the Minotaur, then you fight like the Cyclops, then you fight Medusa, then you fight the... what's it called? The Sphinx.
I can do no less.
And then you also fight this other... I don't know if I should even spoil that one. There's one fight, it's just also insane.
So you say. A good choice. Okay. Better yet.
What the fuck is damage? Holy shit!
Aye.
I thought it was completely fine. Then I forgot this doesn't give armor anymore.
My code compels me. Forward.
I guess Safi one ball. Yeah, shouldn't.
Double kill.
Ogre smash! Sven sucks. I'm done with this hero forever. This hero sucks ass. Like what? It's so bad. There's nothing about this hero that's good anymore.